Hi guys, my name is Nonima Digela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to talk about Nxumalo, Advocate Nxumalo, Advocate Ramasipili, and also Advocate Sibanda. Something that is very weird that happened the past week when we were in court. I don't know if you guys take note of that, but I thought let me just talk about it. So I was noticing that Ramasipili and Nxumalo are very irritated on the last day of court with, I think that was that Monday. Monday. They were very irritated with, oh, was it Monday or Friday between those days? But I've noticed that they were very irritated with Usibanda. Now, here is where I sat down and I was questioning this because I was like, that's weird. That says something about Sibanda's conduct or personality. Advocate Sibanda appears to thrive on provocation, right? His conduct consistently disrupts the natural rhythm of the court and, more concerningly, agitates people who are known for restraint. That is something that I've noticed. That is why the reaction from Zitulele Nxumalo is so telling. Nxumalo is widely recognized as respectful, soft-spoken, calm, collected, and precise. Someone who speaks only when necessary. He doesn't just speak. He is not reactive a person. He doesn't have a reactive personality. Also, seeing him irritated and openly calling Sibanda out is extraordinary for me. It signals that boundaries were crossed by Usibanda. The same applies to Advocate Ramasipili. Also, Ramasipili avoids drama and pointless confrontations, has zero tolerance for disrespect or theatrics. He is measured, honest, and professional at all times when you deal with him. He's like that. But he also has a clear line. When nonsense is addressed, it's not because he enjoys conflict. It is because he refuses to normalize disrespect. Ramasipili, you will not disrespect him and expect him to keep quiet. He may do it one time, two times, three times, but when he calls you out, you will actually feel it. Ask Judge Rata, because Judge Rata knows when Ramasipili is like feeling some type of way. And when Ramasipili calls him out, Judge Rata keeps quiet. He keeps quiet instantly, just like that. So Ramasipili doesn't take kindly to disrespect, and he is someone who he even if that means confronting uncomfortable authority, Ramasipili will go for that. As I already said, he is not hesitant to speak the truth, even to the bench when the situation demands it. He will go for it, Ramasipili. That both Ramasipili and Nxumalo, yes, and Nxumalo were visibly irritated. Is the real thing, is the real reason why I'm doing this video, because I'm like, if you can irritate Nxumalo and Ramasipili, that will shock us, and that will really ring an alarm bell, because something is wrong with you if you can irritate those people. These are not volatile men. They are disciplined professionals. If both are pushed to react, then the issue is not sensitivity, it's persistent provocation. And that's what I think who's this Usibanda uses, because if I don't remember, it's been years. I think we've known them for 3 years now. 2023, 24, 25, now it's 26. For 3 years now. And I believe these men, they don't even make a noise. They don't even just come for you. They will correct things. They will speak out when there's a need. But to have them visibly irritated and calling him out and looking at him like, I don't even understand what is it that he means about this. For me, that alone spoke volumes. I don't know if Usibanda sometimes he enjoys uprovoke abantu, he enjoys being the center of attention. I don't know if he understands what's going on in that courtroom. I don't think so. I don't think he understands the situation that he's in. I don't think he watches television enough to understand what's happening in South Africa. I don't think he gets it. I don't think it registers to him that there is a problem and there's going to be a probe on the Senzo Mewa case. I need someone to tell him that, sir, are you going to survive when the sitting is done and people's names are called. Are you going to survive this? Because you keep poking people, you keep acting as if you are holier than thou, you keep acting as if people must submit under your rule. You keep acting like there's a lot of things that he does. And there was a time when videos of what was that? Pictures. Do you remember the time of pictures of Mncube? There's something that happened there. Do you think he's going to survive all of that with this attitude and with this know-it-all kind of vibes that he keeps bringing? Do you think? And also, I think uRamsipile noNxumalo also knows ukuthi akho zakhe lo. They know it. They are like, lo, busy ukopa manyala la, ukopa imikhuba, and le mikhuba ayikopa-kopayo ayizumsa ndawo. Izamsa kwaNtshabalala. Somebody needs to tell that guy because I think he's the youngest of them all. Because the others sound very experienced. They talk about 20 years ago. They've been in the game. And yeah, he just got here. And I think he is very young. I don't think he is even in his 40s or if he is 30, he is in his early 30s, Usiband. But into Papayona, someone needs to calm him down, tell him, I don't know, guys, if you've noticed that, because I think, was it Friday? I think it was Friday. If not, I think it was that time they were talking for normal. It was that time they were talking about cross-examination. It was Friday, man. It was Friday, if not Thursday. But sometime there was something that happened that made Uz Tulele to get up and say, I don't even understand what is this, because we spoke about this, we addressed this, that our witnesses are going to be used for all of us. So I don't understand why we are having a problem with speaking, with doing a re-exam, all of us. Like Uztulele was irritated by that, I remember. And the way he addressed it, it was saying, nonsense, knowing very well, back and forth or unnecessary. And he went and sat down. I don't know, man. These people, that house, there's a lot that is going on there. But get time will tell. What are your thoughts when it comes to Zutulele calling out Usibanda? And also, what are your thoughts with Ulo? Because I felt like uRamsipile was also like, fuck this, man. Sit down. Fuck. What? Even though they did not say those words, but there was something in them and addressing that. There was something. And I remember there was an objection, and uRamsipile was like, yeah, I have an answer. The way he said it was like he was telling this one, oh, God, you are so bloody annoying. Sit down. I don't want to do this with you. Please, quit in. It was more like, it was more something along those lines. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just we are reading too much into it. What did you see when that situation was happening? Yes, it was Thursday when they were talking about the re-exam Tontone, and then this one, Ulona, Usibanda was like, I'm not understanding why these are in the re-exam. If I'm only who's doing re-exam, blah, 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 blah. And these ones were like, oh God. They were on the verge of, oh God. Oh God. They were there doing that. It was so embarrassing, to say the least. But I don't know if you guys catched on that. I want to hear your views when it comes to that, because Usibanda, I think he's the most annoying person to work with. He is also the most arrogant person to work with. He is also too confident for zero. He's arrogant, too confident for zero, annoying, all of those things. And sometimes he just needs to shut up. What are your thoughts when it comes to that? Let's talk in the comment section. I want to hear your views. Thank you so much. I will see you on our next video. But please make sure you do not forget to like, to share, to comment. And most importantly, please make sure you are subscribed on the channel. Please make sure you are watching the videos up until the end and you are watching the ads that are coming through. When you are doing that, you'll be supporting this channel financially and in numbers. Thank you so much. I will see you on our next video. Bye-bye.